Today's Friday, the 2nd of June, which means tomorrow afternoon we're flying out of Boston to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. And we are super excited. I've got another kit of camera gear coming from Lens Pro to go later today with a camera and 2 lenses that I'm going to bring. I'm not bringing any of my stuff because this is good for at home, but I definitely want something a little more top tier for a trip like this. So going to get some really great stuff while we're out there. I'm bringing everything I have. The GoPro, the point and shoot, obviously 2 iPhones, and the Canon 6D is what I'm getting, so that'll be with me as well. I've decided I'm going to skip a vlog for this current week that I'm in currently right now, the 2nd and so on. But next week, the 3rd through the 8th is vacation. So maybe that vlog will just be a little bit longer. Maybe this vlog will be a little bit longer. Through the magic of editing. Anyway, it's also a super nice day outside, finally. So, yeah. Camera gear. Lens Pro to go box just came in. Let's open it up. You know the drill. It's happening. Yay! Alrighty, so we have, first and foremost, a blow pop. Secondly, Canon 6D, 24 to 70, 70 to 200. Batteries, straps, the whole 9. This is going to be super awesome on vacation. So we're at the airport with tons of time to kill.
Yeah. We always do this.
But we're through security and everything, and now we just have to wait. Made it to Denver. We're laying over 45 minutes or so.
Look at how red my eyes are.
It's 6:25 here, but it's 8:25 at home. The next flight's only about an hour and a half, so. What's up, Denver? We made it. Finally, it's 8:30 at night here, it's 10:30 at night at home, and it's unbelievably beautiful here.
Yeah.
We're still at the airport, so.
Take a look.
Yeah. Not exactly the best view from the GoPro right now, but believe me.
It's awesome.
We're going to go on a ranger guided hike today, but they're not starting them yet because there's a lot of construction and the whole park just opened for the season.
Yeah.
So
a couple more weeks.
Yeah, so that's a drag, but we're gonna find our own thing to do, I guess. So it is still super incredible here, and any way you cut it, it's gonna be awesome. So I'm not too worried about it.
No.
So we made it to Inspiration Point. We just hiked up many hundreds of feet, and it is one of the most amazing places I've ever seen. Like, without a doubt. There's this is Jenny Lake over here, and this is where we were going to end up anyway, even though the ranger guided tour was not running. So we just kind of went around the other side of the lake over this way, and still ended up here. This is called Inspiration Point. I'm feeling pretty inspired. How about you? Beth, are you feeling inspired?
I am.
So we're in the middle of Grand Teton National Park, and it's a super gorgeous day. We picked like the best week in the world to come. And
Yeah,
what do you think?
I think it's awesome.
So far, best hike ever?
Yes. We'll show you more pictures when we get back up there.
Yeah. There's lots of snow, as I'm sure you can see behind us and off in the distance.
We had to hike over
We had
it.
to hike over lots of snow. We saw some critters.
Yep.
What was it, a marmot? I guess now we gotta go down, but
Eventually.
we'll take a breather up here first. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
You ready to go? Grand Tetons Day 2. Where are we going today?
Mormons Row, Schwabacher's Landing,
Yep.
and Willow Flats.
Yep, and whatever else we happen to find, I guess. Today is more about photo adventuring, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday was like hiking all over, and so today we're gonna just sort of walk and drive and see what we can find. So we're out at Mormon Row. I don't exactly know all the history of this place yet, but it is home to some very famous barns and a very famous view of the Tetons, which on the GoPro doesn't look super extraordinary, but
It is.
it totally is. There's also nobody here, which is a little bit weird. I thought for sure there would be like a ton of people here this morning, but I don't know, it's only 8 o'clock here, so maybe we just beat the crowds. This is the TA Molten Barn, and it's like one of the most photographed buildings in North America or something. So we're gonna spend some time here and take some photos and then head to some more photo spots. One problem about coming here is that all your photos start to look the same after a while, but we go everywhere and we'll say, oh my god, let's pull over the car and look at this view and take photos, and they quickly look the same, but I guess it's a good problem to have.
So right now we're at the Snake River Bend, and this is where Ansel Adams took some really famous photos, but they don't know exactly where he stood because the trees have grown in significantly since then, but check it out.
We decided to try out this hike that we've been hearing about, and it kind of runs alongside a meadow. We just found this cool thing. This elevation's kicking my butt.
Yep.
A little bit. Doing okay? So today's Tuesday, and we are going to Yellowstone National Park. We're hitting Old Faithful because you gotta, and we gotta see it. We are hitting Morning Glory Pool, I think it's called, and the Grand Prismatic Geyser, Grand Prismatic Pool, something like that. So it's early. It's just before 7. Picking up the lady. Here we go. Lovely. You look beautiful today.
Oh, thanks.
You ready to go see some smelly holes in the ground?
Yes. So, we made it to Yellowstone. Yay! And already it's completely different than the Grand Teton National Park. It's a lot more foresty and
Snowy.
Yeah, a lot more snow. Check it out.
Thing is, the driving is a lot more. I have to be a lot more careful, let's say.
Yeah.
So we finally made it to Old Faithful.
Woo!
So it was a long drive.
2.5?
2.5 hours or something like that. Yeah. And what I guess like I didn't realize is that we're still like 8,000 feet above sea level here, and just like walking from the parking lot, you feel like, not out of breath, but like you can't catch it, which is a little bit weird. But it's amazing here, and you should come. Yep. So it's gonna be a little while, I think, before it goes off. But it's steaming for sure. Parked on the side of the road somewhat illegally.
Everyone else is doing it.
Yeah.
Tickets us all.
Yeah, I guess. We're walking to the Grand Prismatic Spring, and it's like one of the biggest hot springs in the park. And it's like really colorful and really, really hot. And yeah, they're really tempting to touch, but you really shouldn't if you want to keep your fingers, I guess. But it's so steamy. We're right here. Oh, we got a long way to go. Still cruising around Yellowstone. We have not found a bear or morning glory yet, but we're on the hunt. So not for bears though, but we will find it soon hopefully. But right now we're at, what is it, Black Sands?
Something like that.
It's just, you just drive around and there's all these like, just like you pull over and the ground is exploding with all kinds of hot steamy gases. Yeah, like that. It's pretty incredible. Black Sand Basin. I think one of the coolest parts about all this is you're just like standing around, and if the wind changes, suddenly you're covered in fog and it's super hot. And then and then the wind changes again. And it's suddenly like really cool outside. It's just like you're just walking along and the earth is open and just bubbling, a gateway to hell. spoke with a very friendly park ranger who even gave us his parking spot. And we were here the whole time. So Morning Glory is about a mile from Old Faithful. So we're gonna go get a trail map and do it up. We're kind of doubling back a little bit. We just got word that Grand Geyser is going, or is about to go off, and then sure enough it went off like right away. We finally made it to Morning Glory, and it's awesome.
It is.
It is so awesome. So we're on our way back. I grossly underestimated the, I guess, power of the sun on this trip. It's pretty hot, but it's also like I think it's the elevation that we just get like totally roasted really, really quickly. And although we had some sunscreen, it was still obviously not enough. So enjoy watching this vlog and like seeing me become redder and redder and redder. I'll blend right into these geysers and pools and stuff pretty soon. Worth it!
Just waiting for the people to get out of my way.
So today's our last day in the park, and we're doing a quick hike up Taggart Lake. Found this wicked waterfall though, check this out. Doing, lady? It's a pretty walk. So we made it to Taggart Lake, and it's obviously
Beautiful.
Spectacular, as Grand Tetons always is. So let's see. Let's take a look at this bad boy. It's so quiet. So today's our last day in the park. We go home tomorrow morning, which sucks, but you know, vacation's gotta end sometime, I guess. So we're here at Taggart Lake and we're just hanging out, and there's like nobody else around. It is super quiet and super beautiful, and just kind of try and soak it in, I guess, for a little bit before we gotta head back.
Mm-hmm.
I've like absolutely no idea what this vlog is gonna look like. It's gonna be mega long and like all about our vacation and how much cooler it is than your vacation. But
it was fun.
yeah, so tomorrow's travel day, and that sucks, but
But we get to go see our Charlie.
Yeah, we'll be home soon, and we'll get the dog and get the weekend and kind of recoup and readjust our time and food schedules and. Oy. So, alrighty.